Hi everyone, it's your girl CC the Mystic, and I'm back with another video. I am in a different location of the house. Excuse the background. When I decided to do this, it was kind of just very spontaneous. That's been the energy of today, and just putting myself out there in a way where I don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just like I mentioned in my previous video, if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and I'll probably link it in the description box, or just go to my page. But yeah, so basically just going to see what energies come out. A lot of these decks, y'all, I have not pulled out in a very long time, so it's honestly kind of overwhelming me a little bit. My usual, when I go to Trusty Dusty right away, wow, y'all, this is the first one I pulled. Now, I did my previous reading and stuff like that before. The fact that at the bottom of the deck is the sun, I'm trying to get it without the glare. The sun, y'all, this energy, if y'all watched the previous video, the card that came out first was the Fool card, and it had a sun on it. And so I feel like this is just confirmation to the previous reading. So definitely check that out. Go and see it, because it's coming out crazy. What y'all don't see coming is success. Like, look at that. It's just, it really just brightens the energy. Like, honestly, the energy is so bright, it's so happy, it's spontaneous. I feel like the full energy, or like a youthful energy from this card, for it to be at the bottom of the deck, that's kind of wild. And what, y'all, this is at the bottom of the deck. Y'all see the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so what's coming up? What's going on? Okay, so basically just gonna clear out the energy and take what resonates, leave the rest. And yeah, I hope this message gets to the person that needs to see it the most. So from what I'm getting from the bottom of the deck, Sun card, the first 3 cards I'm seeing is the 7 of Swords in reverse. If y'all watched the previous video before, it would, or I'm saying the reverse because previously in the last video it was in the reverse. This time it is in the upright, and the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So what I'm getting from this straight up, I almost am getting a continuation vibe, because it's a lot of repeated cards and just repeated energy that I'm getting. But I feel like someone does not, bottom of the deck again, it's the 3 of Wands in reverse. Somebody does not like the fact that you are becoming successful, but specifically without them. I feel like somebody, 7 of Swords energy, that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and then possibly you may be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and stuff. I feel as if somebody doesn't like the fact that you have become successful without them. And I feel as if it's because of the fact that this person was doing things behind your back. They were trying to sneak off with things that I feel like that you even either told them, or things like your knowledge. Somebody was running off with your knowledge, and they were trying to take it to stop your 10 of Pentacles. But I feel like at some point maybe you went ahead and you turned your back on them, and they're not liking that energy and stuff. But I do feel like it's almost a sense of you're already in the energy of being happy. And I'm also getting a vibe almost as if somebody is, because you're already in that energy, they're trying to do things because they think it's going to stop your money. But like we always know, at the end of the day, you can't stop what's already happened. This is a major arcana card. That's something, spirit in control of that. So because you turned back, and they don't like the fact that they're focused on the past, they're not going forward, they're so focused on the past, them trying to stop what you have already like been provided by spirit is not gonna work. That's not gonna work. And so that's pretty much what I'm getting from there and stuff, because I feel like you're in a place of victory. You're in a place where you've reached happiness and success. The Sun card is near the end of the major arcana too, so you're pretty much in a place where you've been reborn. You're feeling very positive, and you've gone through the journey. You've went through all of the ups and downs, and you went through a lot of trials, but you came out on the other side as a new person. And this person is still in mischievous energy. They might be telling you a lot of things, trying to play mind games on you, but they're trying to do that because either physically, financially, spiritually, whatever, they're trying to basically sneak off with what you have and stuff, because they see you in this energy of abundance. I feel like, being that the way these cards are positioned, they are watching you in your abundance, and they want to be able to stop it. But I don't feel like you're focused. Ooh, a bunch of cards just popped out. I don't feel like you're focused too much on them. Hold on. Okay, the cards have felt, y'all past that energy. Y'all aren't crying over spilled milk no more. Y'all aren't moving forward. 8 of Wands. So I see the 5 of Cups. Y'all aren't in that energy of crying over spilled milk. Y'all might have felt some type of way about them. Maybe this was somebody that you were interested in emotionally, whether that's actually like a relationship or platonic, family, or whatever. But I feel like they're in this energy because they're so focused on the past. You're focused, instead of turning their back on the situation, they're so focused on you, and that's putting them in an energy of being sad and depressed and feeling some type of way. And they don't like the fact that their communication is blocked. So they're not able to talk to you. They're probably either you've blocked them, or you no longer communicate. Like they used to, I feel almost this energy as if they used to be able to get a lot of energy out of you. Because when you were previously in this energy of being depressed and irritated, and you were focused on this person, I feel like you had a situation of maybe you wanted to build with this person and stuff. Maybe this was a family member or somebody you wanted to build a family with, and it didn't work out. But when you were so depressed and everything, at one point I believe that you tried to communicate. You were communicating constantly what you were feeling, how you were feeling betrayed, how you were in a space where you were trying to tell them. I feel like almost this energy, like before you stopped caring, you were trying to tell them how you felt and what, like you were very passionate in your conversation. Maybe there was a lot of text messages or arguments or something like that, but there was a lot of fast conversations between y'all. And I believe that it put you in a situation where you were in this state of almost like you were a statue. You were stuck. You were almost stuck in it. But I feel it, I'm getting this energy as if they are now in the energy they tried to put you in. Like when people, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. So whatever they tried to do to you, it came right back to them. And now 6 of Pentacles, they're in a situation where you're balanced. You're able to give back to people. Maybe you're into philanthropy. I feel like you're more balanced. You're more in your it's working out for you. Basically, what they were trying to do to you caused them to now be in this beggar energy, and they're almost wanting you to give to them. They're almost begging for your energy back, because they know at the end of the day, you were always a person who actually was trying to give to the situation. You were the one that was always giving to the situation. You were always the one who was trying to work things out. Maybe you were financially responsible for this person and everything. Maybe this was a dependence. Maybe this was a child. Maybe this was somebody that always begged for your energy. and stuff, and you were always trying to give them things to help build them up, because I truly feel like this was somebody that you wanted to start a family with, build a family with. Maybe this was, like I said, a family member and everything. I'm not seeing a lot of like love vibes in this, in the sense of actually like relationship love. I feel like this was more like a family and everything. This was a family member, but you tried to give, you were balancing out. I feel like you realized, though, you had to be balancing your giving and everything with the scales. Like, you didn't want to give too much, but you had enough to give, and they still were trying to take. And I feel like at the bottom, I'm seeing too, that they were in a place where all that you were giving them, they kept ignoring it. But now you flipped the script and you just started ignoring them. You just started ignoring them because you were getting tired of them constantly, like, you're constantly trying to pour into them. You're constantly trying to give, but they're constantly staying in this energy of just not paying attention. They don't want to accept what they were being given, or they were only wanting to take the financial, but they didn't want to pay attention to the emotional part of things. They didn't want to hear the emotional, when you were trying to feed into them and like tell them like what they should do to help their mental out and to get to a different, they didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to hear it. I feel like, yeah. And now they're stuck. They're stuck in a position where they're Hangman in reverse energy. Usually when it's in the upright, it's more like seeing things from a different perspective. This is almost giving me a vibe of, oh, I'm almost losing my train of thought. It's almost giving me a vibe of you're doing the same thing, expecting different results. Like, you're in a situation where instead of seeing things from a new perspective, it looks crazy for you to be standing on the ground. You're acting like you're hanging. You're almost like a sense of entitlement too, I'm getting with this. And I know maybe this isn't necessarily the classic meaning of this, but I'm almost getting this vibe as if this person is almost entitled. They feel like they deserve somebody, or somebody's supposed to help them. Like, they feel as if, like, they, even though they're technically from this position, they can just walk off the tree. They're not technically hanging. They're not in a situation where they're actually stuck, but they're wanting to pretend and make it seem like they're really stuck when they're not. They're just not trying to see it from a different perspective. They rather stay in this because to them, it might be too much work. It might be, they rather take from you because that's what they feel like is easier, because they see you as the sun. They see you as the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So they feel as if you have enough to give because you gave before. So when you started pulling back your energy, you stopped crying over spilled milk. You should stop trying to pour into them. You decided to just go ahead and go because you can see they're lazy. They want to stay down. They want to stay in the sense of feeling like they need help. They don't want to try and actually recover from this. You decided to, in the upright, turn your back on them, and they're upset because they're focused on you turning their back instead of them focusing on actually listening to what you've been trying to tell them this whole time. Because you didn't get to this energy without going through the journey. This is literally, if I'm not mistaken, the last card. The Sun is the last card, if I'm not mistaken, in the major arcana. Even if it's not, I'm not 100% sure, but you had to go through the journey to get here. You didn't just get here because it was handed to you. You had to do the work. So for them to be staying in this energy like you owe them something is ridiculous. You need to walk away from that. You need to walk away and everything. So feel like I want to pick. Oh, let me see. Angel answers. What's up? What you gotta say on here? Because I heard you. What's the vibe? What's the vibe on this reading? What do they need to know? Within the next few weeks, what? What's going on within the next few weeks? Maybe this is something that you'll be dealing with. Perfect timing, yeah. Okay. So, I see within the next few weeks, that's the perfect time. So, that's the time it's going to come up. And it says at the bottom of the deck, it's up to you. So, I feel as if this is a situation, obviously, it's not going to hurt you. You've already went through your journey, so you're good. It's up to you to keep on dealing with this person. It's up to you to, once in the next few weeks and everything like that, once it comes up, I feel like it's going to be the perfect time for you to just decide to move on, do whatever you want to do with it. Either you can, I feel as if you should keep moving in your energy of being positive. You've done the work, like enjoying what you've been, like enjoying the fruits of your labor. Basically, I feel like it's up to you and everything, in the sense of you can help this person if you want to, you can keep moving if you want to. Really, nothing's gonna really happen to you in this instance, and even whatever they got going on, whatever they try to do, you're good. But I feel like this situation is going to come up within the next few weeks. So pay attention, stay alert. You know your situation. You know who you dealing with. You know who you need to release. You know who can stay. Place this energy wherever you feel like it fits. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and log off from this video. I love y'all. I can't wait to continue on this journey of really getting back into my like tarot channel and everything like that. So yeah, if y'all like the vibe, hit subscribe and follow all my social medias and everything like that. I love y'all. Have a good night. Bye.